The Yeeter was removed from the game. I don't know if it was an April Fool's joke. I don't know what's going on, but the new season has begun. I've unlocked the gold pass. We have tons of loot. We have a free builder and a lot of stuff that we need to get done. Now, setting the stage for the video today, we have a lot of loot that we want to spend. And if I haven't said it already, hello friends, welcome back to the channel. This is the Town Hall 13 Let's Play video, and the new season has begun. We are going to start out with the gold pass. We're going to continue grinding. We did do a couple of attacks just to kind of fill out something new that I want to show you guys. And in terms of what we're going to do today is mostly walls, then we're going to buy some potions, then we're going to do a boost, and then we're going to do some attacks, and then, you know, things are going to roll. Quick update on what has happened. All of the elixir storages have gone to the max or are underway, and the dark elixir is already undergoing the final upgrade that we need. So there's that. In terms of the laboratory, quick update on that. As you can see, the next thing that we're doing are the wall breakers, because when using the super wall breaker, we want to make sure that we only need one per wall. Secondly, obviously we have the healers and the balloons and the packers and the reason why we did the packers, by the way, if you don't know, is that the level that you have in your laboratory will correlate with the one you have in your siege barracks. So that is that. Now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to get the invisibility spells, and then probably the clone, and then next one is the recall spell, which we're going to use for the charge for the RC, and I'm going to show you the level on that. Other than that, we have unlocked the apprentice warden. I showed you guys that last video, and a lot of other stuff. Now, in terms of spending, I want to do that first. You guys can see we're almost halfway through with the walls already, simply because we can just farm so much, and now we even have all of this loot that we need to spend. But firstly, we need to buy some potions from the raid medals, or for the raid medals that we have here, because as we know, if you guys didn't catch that from the last video, the laboratory is what's going to take the longest time before we can go to Town Hall 14. So everything we can do to speed that up is beneficial. The reason why I've dropped so many gems is because I spent a lot of it on the greedy goblin guy to get double the amount of upgrades done. So, you know, instead of doing only one, I got two done at the same time and used potions. So let's just boost. We're going to do two. Actually, we're just going to go three, all of them in there, and that's going to allow us in about an hour to do an upgrade. The next upgrade that we want to do is probably, as I said, the invisibility spell. So there's that. Now, in terms of gold, there's nothing that I want to spend a, what's it called? Actually, no, there's nothing I want to spend my gold on or my build on besides storages right now. We want to get those done. So let's just, you know, spend loot on these. We can actually use the new feature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. 28.8 million gold straight into walls, and we're getting even closer to being halfway through to all of the walls being done. Do we have anything in the treasure? We do not. Let's collect this. We're going to sit on the heroes. The reason why we're going to sit on the heroes and we're not going to spend the builder on a hero, which would be the queen, is because CWL is like a day away, and we're going to be in CWL, and we want the heroes in order for us to do that. So elixir wise, we need, how much do we need? Let's just check. We need 6.3 million, and here is, so that's 6.3, that's 8, that's a little over 9, about 9.1 million gold we need left before we run out. So we can actually do about 19, so that would be 9, so that would be like so. Yeah, then we're going to collect and we're going to do an attack, which is the next thing. I want to show you guys the new army that I have been using. The new army that I have been using is essentially based upon the fact that, oh wait, we don't have troops. 1 second, no one has donated. I've switched the clan, by the way. I'm in the mini clan, which is where I'm going to be attending CWL. That makes sense. I'm not going to be in the main clan with the Town Hall 13. That is going to be stacked with all of the best guys we have in terms of Town Hall 17s. So we are trying to get to Champions 1 this time around. Hopefully we can make it. We were second place last season, so hopefully we can improve and get to first place this time around. For the mini clan, it's going to be just, whatever happens. It's just for the medals, essentially. We're going to take everyone with us, so that would be Town Hall 16s, basically most of them. Maybe a few have an extra Town Hall 17 they're just using for fun. But it's going to be all the way down to Town Hall 11s and 12s. So everyone is welcome, which is amazing. Now, this new strategy is really, really fun. We're going to start with the brief and short Warden Walk right here, Coco Balloon and 5 healers. Now, I'm going to reinforce, and the reason why I'm reinforcing right here is because there's some high HP buildings that we want to get through, and the Warden is just slow. But the reason why we put the Warden down is because we want to take him for a little bit of a walk, clear our corner, and then go in with the Super Witches. Now I'm using an extra Draken just to get the stuff done for the, what's that called? We're going to use that right there. We're going to use a Draken. The reason why I have the Draken is for the challenge that we have going on in the Gold Pass part of this. Now, once we've taken down that storage right there, we are going to go in. I'm just going to put the Queen, King, the Super Witches, Coco Balloons in front so they don't get taken out. Then the Warden is already targeting. I'm going to wall break in. Hopefully it goes for the right way. It does. That's awesome. There we go. We're going to send in the extra healers from the Queen. I forgot to use the Minion Prince, so we're going to send him in from the top. Slow everything down. Get the Inferno Tower from the corner right there. Then we're going to use the King ability. So we open up all of the walls. And basically from here, it's a slow burn. Meaning that Super Witches are really slow. So you just kind of have to go with the flow. That rhymed. Amazing. And if you're trying to rush things with Super Witches, it usually ends up going wrong. However, if you're extremely patient, you usually get rewarded. I was about to invest the Queen, but I was talking and didn't get to it. So it's a really, really powerful attack strategy. However, it is really slow. So that's the, bad thing about it. And really what you want to do is make sure that the Warden Walk doesn't take a lot of time. So make sure you funnel with at the same time you do the Warden Walk so that everything goes right. The proper way to do this is actually to use the Fireball, but I am not going to purchase that just for this one attack strategy. That would be insane. What we are going to do, however, is we're going to try and get to 3,000 trophies in Builder Base, which will allow us to get 1,000 gems for free, so we can purchase the Electro Boot for the RC. So once we have her completely upgraded, what will end up happening is I even forgot to use the Warden ability. As you can see, time is really the issue right here. Things are just slow. We might actually time fail, to be honest. I'm hoping that maybe the Minion Prince can clutch up. But actually we don't really want to 3-star. And the reason why we don't want a 3-star is actually because we're going to get too many trophies. So this is... Oh, we're going to let it happen. Yeah, it was a 3-star on the last second. So once we have the invisibility spell maxed, once we have the recall spell maxed, once we have the RC max, and we have the Electro Boots, I think everything will kind of come together almost at the same time as we get the 1,000 gems from hitting 3,000 trophies in Builder Base. And then we can purchase it, put it together, and use it instead of the King, potentially. Depends on the attack strategy. But yeah, really, really powerful attack strategy right here. I'm going to do another one. However, I do want to change from Root Riders, actually. And we might actually, so it's on that side, so it's for funneling. I might use the Furnace and some... I might actually just get 2 furnaces. That might be fun, actually. Let's just do that and do another attack. Now, For CWL, I'm gonna, just take a look at what I have available in terms of war bases and attack strategies. I'm probably gonna use something along the lines of Draken Riders, mass Draken Riders basically, or the attack strategy that you're seeing right now. Just instead of a Draken, we're gonna get we're taking out some troops and putting in a 4th Super Witch. The 4th Super Witch is really powerful. I've had no trouble with time using the 4th Super Witch. However, when you take that out of the game and you get some extra funneling troops you don't really need, then things start to slow down. But yeah, I've actually had some 3 stars on Town Hall 14, so I'm not sure if I can accomplish that on a fully maxed out one like this. But should we do it? No, this is gonna go horrible because we actually go opposite of the Town Hall, so we can't use the Warden ability to go through the poisons. That's gonna be terrible. I'm gonna find a base, guys. We're gonna do another attack. Actually, we're gonna hit this one and get a crap load of golden elixir. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So as I said, Warden down, Cocoa Balloon, and 5 healers. Can reinforce with a baby dragon on one side, and on the other side, what you want to do is you want to put the, well, we could just do a Cocoa Balloon, Minion Prince, and the Siege Barracks, and then the Draken as well. And then we have the skeleton spell, basically just to help for single target Infernal Towers, which there are 3 of on this base. Right, so the funnel is pretty much set, so I'm actually not going to waste any time. So we're just going to go in here, Cocoa Balloons in front, Queen as well, Wall Breaker, and Minion Prince ability right there. That looks kind of good, doesn't it? Can we jump over right there? Maybe yeah, it looks like we can. That's great. I'm going to use the Queen ability just to get the healers out. I'm going to use the Headhunter. I thought it would go inside the Warden ability. It did not. Now let's see what the King does here. We can at least open up and freeze like so, but everything is kind of going on this other side, and we wanted to go everything towards the middle, towards this area over here, and they didn't. Only the King and a single Queen or a single Witch did. But now they turn around, which could be good. We have the Furnace taking out, so it could actually be good to have double Furnace. It looks like it's kind of awesome. Let's rage up to get, aggressive rage just to get things ahead. I do see the single target Inferno. I don't think I need invisibility. I do not. And yeah, the Furnace is just taking things out left and right. Holy, they are insane. If you haven't seen my video on my main, I just released that yesterday. Go ahead and check that one out. I'm using the Furnace, and it's literally insane. So I'm putting all of my I bought some packages. I get a lot of upgrades done with all of the seasonal gold and stuff we got from there. I'm actually going to rage up the Queen right here. I'm going to invis her. And I maxed out the Furnace, spoiler alert, and I used it in an attack that I'm going to use for CWL, and it's literally insane. It's so fun. I did a 320 day back-to-back attacks. It was amazing, quite literally amazing. Now the Queen over here, we might be able to just invis her one more time. Maybe that's enough for the big boy to get ahead. Nope, Springtrap. Okay, never mind. And Giant Bomb. Okay, and we're just stock. Oh, freeze. No, okay, never mind. Can we get these in the Warden ability? Maybe. This is going to be a time fail. Like the walls on this was crazy. Yeah, we only need the 2-star. We actually don't want it, but I want to show you guys that we can get 3 stars. But yeah, let's get out of this. A lot of gold right here and elixir, so we should actually spend some of that before putting down the storage. So how much did we need? We only need like 9 million, right? So we can do 2 more like so. Yep, that looks right. And then what we're going to do now is that we're going to put down the builder. We're basically overflowing on Dark Elixir, but that is all right. Like, we are only going to put it into the RC, and maybe sometimes in the laboratory. And then once CWL has got over, I'm going to put everything into the Queen as well. And then whenever we get books from the Gold Pass, I'm going to use those on the Warden. And we're actually going to skip anything with the Warden, or all of the upgrades with the Warden basically, and get him straight to level 50 so we can use him. As I said, the reason why I do that is because fun to me equals using the Warden, so I don't want to have him upgraded ever. So if I can avoid it, I'm going to use all of my books on just getting the Warden done. Back in the time, it was actually the Queen that you prioritized, but now it's the Warden, at least to me. So that's it, guys. We're going to put down this gold storage right here to get that out of the way, and then once this finishes, what we'll have is we will have the invisibility spell to be done, and then the recall spell, and then basically we're just going to choose whatever we feel like getting done. Could be the log launcher as well, I just realized, for the super hog attacks, which we have unlocked because we now have the level 10 hog riders. But that's it, guys. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. If you have any feedback for me, please leave it in the description below. But I just hope that you guys will have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.